What's up, guys? We're back and we're taking a look at some more NFL and NBA player props in today's video over on prizepicks. If you guys are not already on prizepicks and you guys want to join, you can do so with the link down in the description below using promo code DOMG and get your first time deposit matched up to $100. I think we have 5 or 6 NBA games today and we have 2 NFL games, so let's dive in and hopefully get some winners. So before we do though, make sure you guys check out the Dub Club if you guys have not already. The Dub Club is where we've been catching all of our winners as of late. You guys can see right here that I'm reputable. My prizepicks up to net winnings are over $5,700. But if you don't know what Dub Club is, it is a messaging service that sends all the entries that I make to you a couple of different ways through like the Dub Club app, email, Telegram, or Discord. I send my plays out for 5 different player prop sites, including prizepicks, underdog, parlay play, sleeper, and chalkboard. So 5 different player prop sites. Send my plays out to over 2.2 thousand subscribers for a bunch of different sports, but mainly the NBA and the NFL. So if you guys want to join and get in, you guys can get it with the link down in my description below. There are 2 different special offers if you guys want to get in with a little bit of a discount. The first offer is going to be all access. That includes all player prop sports, all everything. You guys can get right now 25% off. That is the first link down in my description below. The second offer is going to be only basketball player props. You guys can get $5 off of your first month right there and get it even cheaper than the all access package, but you're only getting NBA, you're not getting NFL or any of the other sports that may be included. So if you guys want to join the Dub Club, right now is one of the best times to do so with those different special offers. Again, you guys can see right here that I'm reputable. My lifetime net winnings are right there. You guys can see just straight up from prizepicks how much money I've made. So use the link down in my description below. Get in right now. But with that being said, let's get into today's video. Just make sure you play responsibly and at your own risk. And of course, also give me a follow on Twitter at DOMG Props and join the completely free Discord. Link is down in my description below. Again, you guys can get it in the free Discord. Link is down there in my description. But with that being said, let's get into today's video and hopefully get some winners. Yesterday, got hooked. That friggin' stung pretty bad. I had 1.5 units on Jaylen Brown's first half PRA. He dropped 16 out of 16.5 and then went off in the second half and had like 40 PRA. So that really sucked. But I'm looking to bounce back today. Hopefully get some winners today in the free plays. So here we go. Let's start with the NFL since it starts a little bit sooner here. Head over to the rushing attempts category because in the rushing attempts, I'm going to scroll down until we find the Cowboys game because I like Tony Pollard over 15 rush attempts against Green Bay today. So really this is based off a game script. How I think the bookmakers are thinking this game is going to go, not necessarily what I think and hopefully not what I think happens as a Packer fan, but I pretty much the sports books have the Cowboys favorite at 7 points here. They're favored by 7 points here, and in games where the Cowboys win, he's been very, very good. He's over in 50% of games so far this year, pushing in 2 games here. But a lot of these games where he went under were complete blowouts. This game is not expected to be a complete blowout here, especially with it being a playoff game. As long as the game's within like 20 points probably-ish, the starters are going to play. They're going to keep running the ball. So I think that Tony Pollard should be in a great spot here for him to go over his rushing attempts, especially with the Cowboys being favored by 7 points. That's a lot of points to really expecting the Cowboys to win here. I think as long as that game script stays there, I think Pollard should be able to go over these rushing attempts. This matchup is pretty good as well. If you take a look at opposing running backs and their attempts per game against Green Bay, they allow like the 9th most rushing attempts per game or something like that. They allow 23.3 rushing attempts per game to opposing running backs. So I think Pollard should be in a great spot to go over his rushing attempts. It's a really simple breakdown. I'm not going to cover this one too much, considering I just already talked about it in last video, but his hit rate is even better when at home also, by the way. So I think all 3 of these games might have been blowouts if I'm not wrong. At least 2 of them I believe were blowouts. So, and by when I'm talking blowout, I mean like more than 21 points. So Cowboys have been blowing out some teams this year. So I think that Pollard's in a pretty good spot there and a really nice matchup against Green Bay. So when this game is not completely out of hand, I think Pollard should be able to cash that there. Assuming the Cowboys win also, by the way. If they're losing, he'll probably go under. You can see right here. But I think the Cowboys will probably win this game, but I hope they don't. But yeah, pretty simple breakdown right there for Tony Pollard. By the way, this tool right here is called props.cash. You guys can get it for yourself. Link is down in the description below. Use that promo code DOMG because that will get you guys 25% off your first month. It's only like 15 bucks or something like that, too, a month. And it's a really nice tool. I've been using it for about 2 years now. Absolutely love it. There's so many different categories for player props. They have pretty much every single prop available. There's a ton of different filters you guys can take a look at, like combo props, player when guys are in or out, and just when they win games, when they lose, just things like that. They have so many different filters. But anyways, let's hop into player prop number 2. This time it's going to be over in the NBA category. And in the NBA category, I'm going to go ahead and head over to the PRA category. Because in the PRA, I'm going to scroll down until we find the Bucks in the Sacramento Kings here. I think we all know who I'm going with. De'Aaron Fox, over 36.5 PRA. This is already a minus 135 on DraftKings. I like him up to 37 personally. But if he gets bumped to like 37.5, I think there's some other alternatives you guys can go with, like points plus assists probably, or points plus rebounds. Pretty much anything. I like De'Aaron Fox today. I think he should have a great game against Milwaukee. But let's take a look at why I like this one so much. much. So first off here, this is more just not super based on data. It's more the matchup. I mean, he faced Milwaukee. Milwaukee is known for being really, really bad against guards, but really good against big men. So what I'm thinking here is that DeMontis will probably have a tougher game, while De'Aaron Fox gets all the looks and should probably have a really, really good game. And this line is also kind of in a buy low spot, I feel like, because of his last few games here. I mean, he's under this in 6 straight games. However, take a look at these games here, because 2 of these games, he only saw 25.6 minutes and 28 minutes. I believe both these games were due to blowouts. This game right here should not be a blowout. I say that, but it's the National Blowout Association. But this game only is a 5-point spread. So I'm expecting about 32 plus minutes here for De'Aaron Fox. So in games with 32 plus minutes, that's games when there's pretty much not a blowout. He has been over in 65% of games this year, 65% and 63% between these last 2 seasons. There are some times where he does go under a little bit, like when he's on the road. Like the hit rate does come down to 55% when on the road this year, although it is a little bit of a smaller sample size with him only playing 11 away games this year with those 32 plus minutes. But there's a lot of things too, like one day of rest, it goes down just a little bit to 57% when he plays on Sundays. If you guys want to take a look at that, he's over 1 out of 2 on Sundays so far this year while playing those minutes. But I think it's a really nice matchup against Milwaukee. You see what he's done against Milwaukee in the past. He's had 19 and 46, again, with those 32 plus minutes. But what I'm really loving here is the matchup, because De'Aaron Fox is a guy who can score from pretty much anywhere. He can shoot threes. He can shoot from mid-range. He can, drive in for a layup. So there's a lot of things that De'Aaron Fox can do, and that's kind of Milwaukee's weakness. So I think that opposing point guard has been very, very good against him, by the way. I mean, Peyton Pritchard, he had 29 PRA against his team. Chris Dunn went over his line with 22 PRA, but the high-end point guards that they've played here, they've played Tyrese Halliburton twice. He had 46 against them. At least that's as of late. They've played him quite a few times. But he had 45 and 46 the last 2 times he's played them in January of this year. Then the other time on Christmas was Jalen Brunson, where he dropped 48 against his team. So, I mean, those are really the 3, really 2 guys that have been high-end point guards going against Milwaukee, and all 3 times they've cashed against Milwaukee. So now they face De'Aaron Fox, a high-end point guard, and I think he should be able to succeed against Milwaukee here. It's just a really nice matchup for him. You take a look at what opposing point guards have done against Milwaukee so far this year. I mean, they allow some of the most points per game, some of the most rebounds per game there, you can see, and also some of the most assists per game as well, if you take a look at that. But also in the last 7 games here, they've been allowing a lot more. They allowed the second most point guard points per game right there, and they're really damn close to number 1 by 0.06 there. And then just take a look at the rebounds per game here. Milwaukee's still on the higher end, allowing 6.34. And also when it comes to the assists per game, they're giving up even more than they were before, 10.21 assists per game. So it should be a really nice matchup here for De'Aaron Fox. Milwaukee just continues to have a weakness at point guard, especially without Drew Holiday being there. Since they traded him, they don't really have that point guard defender anymore. So that really sucks for them. Hopefully they can go get Marcus Smart or something like that. But that's pretty much going to do it, though. Thank you guys for watching. This gets hopefully in tomorrow's video. We are not done quite yet, though, because I want to show you guys the Daily Grind Optimizer and the Correlation Tool. Both these tools are absolutely amazing. You can get it for yourself with the link down my description below. Just use promo code DOMG. That will get you guys, again, 25% off. So this right here is going to be the Optimizer. How you guys can find the best expected value plays on sites like prizepicks, underdog, parlay play, all these different player prop sites. All you have to do with this tool is just click the refresh button. When you press refresh button, it pulls up the best expected value plays on that player prop site. Like you see right here, Terry Rozier is favored over 3.5 rebounds, considering he's a -135, a -140 on certain sports books. That gives really nice value over on prizepicks. You guys can also find like 2-pick power plays, 5-pick flexes, 6-pick flexes by using that filter tool right there. It finds you plays that fit into that certain type of play to give you guys expected value plays. So it's a really nice tool in my opinion. I absolutely love it. You can get it for yourself. It's a fancy bundle, by the way. There are 3 tools wrapped into one: the Optimizer, the middling tool, and fantasy score projections. These two I haven't even shown you guys there, but the Optimizer is the main tool there. But if you guys want to get it for yourself, use that promo code DOMG. That will get this a little bit cheaper for you guys. You can see right there the pricing. So use the link down my description below and use that promo code. But also sold separately is the Correlation Tool. Absolutely love this tool. It's just amazing. I mean, you can see right here the units that this tool has made since only August 18th. It's absurd how good this tool actually is. So if you guys want to get it for yourself, you can again use the link down in the description below. But let's try to find a PrizePicks slip here. Here we go. We got the Eagles and Buccaneers game today. So what the Correlation Tool does is it straight up gives you an entry on PrizePicks. So it just gives you an entry here. So for example, if Baker Mayfield goes over his pass completions, that's going to equate to Mike Evans getting some receiving yards, and also maybe Trey Palmer. Same with Jalen Hurts and Dallas Goedert, Devonta Smith, these guys. And if this game is a high scoring game, game, there's going to be a lot of offense involved, and there's a good chance that both these offenses just, perform really, really well, and it all just kind of flows together. It's all correlated. So that's what the correlation tool does. You guys can, again, see the results that this tool has had from just all these different entries that they've posted. And by the way, it's better for sites like Dabble and Better right here. It gives you guys better correlated slips right there, but also they have a sort of like Underdog too. So Underdog has some pretty nice correlation tools or correlation slips as well. But if you guys want to get it for yourself, click on DFS Correlation, use that link down there, and use promo code DOMG so you guys can get this a little bit cheaper for yourself. And you're going to need it because this tool is definitely on the more expensive side, but something that you guys can afford and something that you guys are interested in. You guys can get it for yourself. Link is down in my description below if you guys are interested in that tool and if you guys can afford it. But thank you guys for watching. See you guys hopefully in tomorrow's video. Best luck with your player props today. I'll see you guys hopefully in tomorrow's video. Best of luck. And yeah, go Pack Go.